We had a fun party yesterday.
We didn't. I did.
Well,
again.
I brought food.
Again with
so it kind of becomes like I'm part of the party.
Hey, do you want to tell the class what you did with the Redvines right before the show? Would you like to...
What?
Would you like to tell people
I
how you
grabbed
eat
a red
vines?
vine and I broke it in half, and then I took the half and I ate that, and I put the other half back.
And I hear my girlfriend in the kitchen going, "What the fuck, Vito?
What?
Did you just put back half of a?
Who eats a whole red vine?
The entire world.
They're terrible.
Why did you eat half then?
I don't know, because I was like, maybe I want to try a little bit.
Okay,
and
then
it was bad.
If you're manhandling a gummy snack and you don't want it, throw it away.
If I had pulled it out and I had cut it with a knife, would that have been okay?
No, because you're still fucking touching it. How do you not understand that
when
it's the
you reach your
touching
hand in a bag of chips, are the rest of the chips forever tainted because your hands might have touched them?
It depends how you're reaching into the bag of chips, but usually you're not squeezing and massaging the other chips.
I didn't squeeze and massage. I broke it in half.
You have to broke it. That you break it. That's how those work. You have to squeeze it.
I'm sorry that I tried to tried to not waste red vine. You're right. I should have just thrown it out.
Right. In the future, do that.
There will be no future because I don't want any red vines anyway. And why do you even have red? I don't,
She got them.
Great.
I don't know.
Well, I don't want them, so don't worry about it.
I couldn't believe that.
I figured it was like...
It's like,
okay,
you're jacking it
when
off.
you get a candy bar, you ever cut a candy bar in half and you put the other half of the candy bar away?
No,
What's the difference?
I just eat the candy bar.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean half a candy bar? What? How many sittings does it take you to get through a Snickers bar?
I don't want to eat a whole Snickers bar. That's a lot of candy. You can bite... Why do you think a Hershey's bar...
I leave it in the
why
wrapper
does a
at
Hershey's
least.
bar have squares?
For fun?
So you don't have to eat the whole thing at once. You can eat one square, 2 squares.
Yeah, but you're not like... It has a wrapper, right? If you were breaking it with your hands on the candy... You wouldn't put it back, would you?
Maybe you
With
should.
a bunch of fingerprints in the chocolate?
I don't think.
Fucking disgusting.
My fingers were not all over it. I quickly broke it in half, and I
Would you scoop out M&Ms with your hand and then put the M&Ms back with all this stain all over your fingers?
If I I could take a couple M&Ms out, and then if my hand happens to touch a couple M&Ms in the bag,
that's fine because
they're
the
not
insides,
tainted forever.
The insides of your hands are producing sweat and grease. The backs of your fingers aren't doing it as much, but it's the gripping and the juicing of the red vine that's the problem.
I think that most people would
and that
go,
would have been in there forever if she didn't see it.
What do you think is going to happen? Like there's some sort of horrible fucking red vine virus that I've now transmitted to the rest of them?
It's just people don't want to eat things that other people have molested. There's other people than you. Is what I'm saying.
A piece of a red vine. And I put the rest of the red vine back.
Don't ever do that. Don't do that.
I'm going to go do it to all of them.
You're going to be at when Super Killer 2 comes out in like 2050. You're going to be at some Hollywood party.
And I'm going to be
pitching
the red
it, and you're
going
to put a red vine back, and they're going to go, get this fucking guy out of Hollywood. Take his deal back.
You're making this sound like a double dipping situation.
Double dipped? What are you talking about?
Like I bit into it and I put the bit half
It is
back.
equally bad.
It is not equally bad.
It is equally bad.
That is not equally bad in the slightest. Mouth bacteria is genuinely a thing. Hand bacteria is like whatever. It's the same bacteria that's on everything else.
I don't want to. I don't like it.
Okay. Well,
I did like your deep fried lasagna though.
Thank you.
Great.
3 hours later.
Steve
I'm
for
sure
2.
There's a Coke coin.
Vito, no one wants a sebum covered red vine. Maybe I added a little bit of flavor there. Who knows? Claptrap Destroyer for 5. This red vine bit is a George Costanzism. I was gonna say but that was he double dipped.
Yeah, but you did it.
You double dipped the chip.
You actually did it.
He put it in his mouth and then went back in.
But he used the other side.
If I had bitten off the red vine, put it back in, you would have had a point. But I didn't. I used my hands.
You're so wrong. You're like, what if you went through the whole red vine thing, right? And you touched every red vine. Would that be bad?
If I touched every one.
Why would that be bad? If you touched every red vine.
It would be unnecessary.
But why would it be bad or gross?
You know what? You're right. I should just touch every red. Who cares?
Well, that's what you're thinking is a world where you can go around, infinity people can touch every red vine and it's fine.
So if let's say you got a box of donuts.
Yeah.
And I pick up a donut.
Yeah.
And I go, you know what? I actually want that donut. The other
you put
one.
it back?
I put that one back.
Totally unacceptable.
You're so
totally unacceptable. That's fucking disgusting.
That's so stupid.
Vito, do you do that?
Yeah, all the time.
But I think you do.
Probably.
Because I saw you touch a red vine and put it back. Man, you have to be You have to be more aware of your own body touching things that other people are going to put in their mouths.
Why?
Because everyone hates it and thinks it's gross.
Did you eat my fried lasagna?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think it got in that pan?
Fucking tongs?
I my hands made it. I rolled the lasagna in the
then
thing,
you cooked it.
and I put it in a deep fryer.
Then you cooked it. Yeah, that's what cleans it. The fire cleanses it.
Okay.
Well, and then you take it out with tongs.
I touched the pan, and the pan has it in
But you
there.
didn't touch
and
the
I touched
food.
the whatever.
You didn't touch the food.
I might have said, oh, you know what? That one I'm gonna put over there. So it's